Hello from Who Died Today America, and welcome back to our channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars whom we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
Number 5. Amanda Hansen, a beloved news anchor, passed away unexpectedly at the age of 38 due to complications following a medical emergency. Hansen's journey in the media industry began at the young age of 20, where she worked as a weekend DJ at WHBQ-FM in Memphis. Her television career took off at WREG-TV, and she later anchored the news at Kate in Jonesboro, Arkansas. In 2021, Hansen joined the team at Action News 5, returning to work close to her hometown of Bartlett and playing a key role in the station's digital breaking news coverage. Beyond her professional achievements, Hansen was recently married and had a passion for home renovation and dancing. Dancing had been a part of her life since she was 8 and continued well beyond her college years. She often shared with her colleagues that if not for her career in news, she might have pursued dancing on Broadway. Her love for dancing also earned her the nickname Dancin' Hansen at Kate, where she was known for participating in the station's morning show dance parties every Friday. Hansen's former workplace, Flynn Broadcasting, where she launched her media career, paid tribute to her in a heartfelt post, remembering her for her vibrant energy, passion for life, and deep love for her family. Her colleagues at Action News 5 also honored her memory with a touching display at her desk, adorned with flowers and photographs, expressing their profound sense of loss. Amanda Hansen's sudden passing has left a void in the hearts of her colleagues, friends, and viewers. Her energetic presence, professional excellence, and joyful spirit will be dearly missed by all who knew her. Her family, including her husband, are in the thoughts and prayers of many during this difficult time. Number 4. Benali, a prominent Navajo activist, artist, and musician, passed away in Phoenix, Arizona at the age of 48. His death was confirmed by his sister, Benali, though the cause was not specified. Benali was a passionate advocate for Native American and environmental causes and was renowned for his commitment to these issues throughout his life. Benali's activism spanned several decades and included campaigns against the expansion of the Arizona Snow Bowl ski resort on the sacred San Francisco Peaks north of Flagstaff, Arizona. He was deeply involved in protesting the resort's use of treated wastewater to make snow, which he and others argued was harmful to the ecosystem. He also actively campaigned against a pumice mine on the same peaks, uranium mining in the area, and for the rights of indigenous homeless people. Benali's contributions extended beyond music and activism. He was involved in community organizing, worked as a youth counselor, taught media literacy and film to indigenous teenagers, and wrote a book titled No Spiritual Surrender about indigenous anarchy. He also created a board game called Burn the Fort, aimed at educating players about Native American warriors fighting off colonizers. His efforts in activism were not limited to demonstrations and protests. He also took legal actions, chaining himself to an excavator and joining legal complaints to further his causes. Benali's activism was recognized and appreciated in Flagstaff, Arizona, where he founded several community organizations and aid groups. Benali's work was rooted in his belief in religious freedom and the importance of cultural survival. He emphasized that indigenous people in the United States lacked guarantees for their religious freedoms. His approach to activism was multifaceted, incorporating art, song, prayer, and direct action. Survived by his wife, Princess Benali, his sister, and his brother, Benali, leaves behind a legacy of passionate activism and artistic expression. His life and work continue to inspire those committed to environmental and indigenous rights causes. Number 3. Dany, a renowned Brazilian pop star, passed away at the age of 42 following complications during a liposuction operation. Known for her captivating voice and memorable performances, Dany, whose full name was Danielle Fonseca Machado, was a prominent figure in the Brazilian pop music genre known as brega. Her journey to fame began in her hometown, where she initially participated in talent shows. At the age of 17, Dany moved to Macapa, a city accessible by a 4-hour boat journey, where she formed the group Banda Sensacao. Dany's career took a significant leap in 2008 when she collaborated with poet and producer Osmar Jr. This partnership resulted in a hit song that catapulted her to stardom, marking a defining moment in her musical journey. Her dedication to her craft continued until her last days, with her most recent song released just 2 months before her untimely death. The tragic incident occurred in Pinhais, Brazil, where Dany underwent a liposuction procedure on her abdomen and back, along with a breast reduction surgery. Complications arose during the operation, necessitating her urgent transfer to a hospital in Curitiba. Despite the efforts of medical professionals, Dany Lee succumbed to the complications. Dany's husband, Marcelo Mira, confirmed the devastating news, sharing that her body would be returned to Macapa. The exact cause of the complications has not yet been established, and reports suggest that Dany had paid approximately £4,000 for the operation. An investigation into the circumstances surrounding her death is reportedly underway. Dany Lee's passing has left her family, including her husband and 7-year-old daughter, in a state of profound grief. Her fans and the music community are equally shaken by the loss of such a talented and vibrant artist. Dany's legacy as a beloved pop star will continue to resonate in the hearts of those who admired her music and celebrated her life. Number 2. Rod Holcomb, an esteemed American television director and producer, passed away on January 24th at the age of 80. Known for his directorial prowess in some of television's most iconic series, Holcomb left an indelible mark on the industry, particularly with his work on the medical drama series ER, where he directed both the pilot and the finale. Holcomb's career spanned several decades, during which he directed episodes of numerous acclaimed television series. His work included directing for Quincy M.E., The $6 Million Man, Battlestar Galactica, Fantasy Island, The A-Team, The District, Lost, Invasion, Shark, China Beach, Wise Guy, The Equalizer, Scarecrow and Mrs. King, The Devlin Connection, The Greatest American Hero, Hill Street Blues, The West Wing, and Numbers. His career took a significant turn in 1979 when he directed the television film Captain America. His most notable achievement came in 1994 with the direction of the pilot episode of ER, which earned him a nomination for a Primetime Emmy Award and a win for a Directors Guild of America Award. Holcomb's return to ER in 2009 to direct its final episode further cemented his legacy in television history, earning him another Primetime Emmy. Holcomb was known for his collaborative approach with actors, respecting their ownership of their roles and characters, and focusing on enhancing their performances within the parameters of the series. This approach earned him respect and admiration within the industry. In addition to his acclaimed television work, Holcomb was set to direct several projects that unfortunately never saw the light of day, including an adaptation of Arthur C. Clarke's novel A Fall of Moondust, and a World War II drama pilot titled Skylark. Holcomb's passing marks the end of a prolific career that has significantly contributed to the landscape of American television. His work continues to inspire both viewers and aspiring filmmakers around the world. Number 1. Mary Weiss, the iconic lead singer of the 1960s girl group the Shangri-Las, passed away at her home in Palm Springs, California, at the age of 75. Renowned for her powerful and emotive voice, Weiss was the voice behind the group's #1 hit Leader of the Pack, a song that has become a timeless classic in the annals of pop music. Her death, due to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, marks the end of an era for fans of the group's unique blend of passion, pathos, and teenage drama. Born Mary Louise Weiss on December 28, 1948, in Queens, New York, she was the youngest of 3 children. Her early exposure to music came from her father, Harry Weiss, and she developed a love for harmony groups. Tragedy struck early in her life when her father passed away just months after her birth, an event that profoundly impacted her. Weiss's journey into music began in earnest when she and her sister Elizabeth, along with their friends Marge and Marianne Ganser, formed the Shangri-Las. The group, named after a local restaurant, quickly gained attention for their harmonious sound and were eventually signed to Redbird Records. Their first major hit, Remember, Walking in the Sand, reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, paving the way for their later success with Leader of the Pack. The Shangri-La's music, marked by teenage angst and melodrama, resonated with young audiences and set the group apart from their contemporaries. Their style, combining emotional depth with a touch of toughness, influenced future generations of musicians, including Amy Winehouse and the Ramones. However, the group's career was short-lived, and they disbanded in 1968 amidst a series of legal battles. After the group's dissolution, Weiss pursued a career in commercial interiors, but remained connected to her musical roots. In 2007, she released Dangerous Game, her first and only solo album, which was well received by critics and fans alike. Weiss is survived by her husband, Edward Ryan, her sister Elizabeth Nelson, and her niece, Tracy Kendall. Her passing is a loss to the music world, but her legacy as a trailblazing artist in the world of pop music will continue to inspire and captivate audiences for generations to come.